You don't like it at all.
Is not changing.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound. Even when it's fired up, it doesn't sound smooth.
No.
And it just cuts out. Like, finds out the diesel pump.
Yeah, the diesel pump I'm in.
Check all the time. Yeah, that's what I reckon. It has to be stupidly accurate, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, mine was out by my van was out by 4 foul once, and it ran like an absolute dog. 4 foul.
Yeah, nothing.
Bollocks. And it would drive, but it would not idle. It would hunt when it would idle.
The only pain now is with the timing of the diesel pump, you'll have to take the vacuum pump off to do it.
Yeah?
Yeah, because I can't get the gauge in there. The gauge sticks out quite far.
Oh, I don't know, I've never done that anymore. I marked it up, then I've done a score on that big damper body, so I wouldn't have to take it off. Which one's mine?
The England one.
Yeah. You didn't put a score mark, did you, to get it roughly right?
No.
So all these little bits, like I said, getting the engine in, bolting in, is fine. Fine tuning it and fettling it, there's always something that you unexpected. I said mine's bloody airflow meter. Yeah. You doubted the time as well, didn't you?
Yeah.
And now I've said it, now you're like, no.
Well, I don't like the tension on this side moved quite a lot as well. You might have to retension it. The first time I set it all up, the tensioners were fine, they never really moved after rotating the engine.
Mm.
But now there's quite a lot of movement in the tensioners, so I think they're just warm over going in and out all the time. So I think I do need new tensioners. So probably tensioners and belt.
So what you learnt about this exercise? If you're running, don't open the bonnet, mate. Leave that alone.
Much, yeah.
If it ain't broken, don't fix it.
Well, mine was broken, so.
Yeah. Yeah, that one's got some wear on the actual.
Yeah.
They look alright. Yes, that one, you have to rotate that one, don't you, to have that to retard the timing. If I remember right. Doesn't it sit like on a ledge or something?
Yeah. No, yeah, that one, no, you've got to line it up dead with the cylinder
Oh,
head.
with that, yeah.
That's the one with the cylinder head.
I didn't. I got it there and then went, right, that's my basic mark and I'll move it either way I want.
Yeah, no, I've got to loosen that cam bolt at the top there. And then rotate the pump. How much the pump needs to be rotated.
But you won't know, because you've got to strip shit loads down the dirt.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I know what you're doing all weekend.
Yeah. timing.
Van life.
Well, I'm just have to order up some new tensioners, new belt.
They don't look too bad.
Yeah, so we just get new ones. Fuck it, might as well. Okay, do you want to try and get TDC?
Oh, come here, TDC. To me, to me, to me. You got Tipex on it?
Yeah.
Where do you think it is?
I don't know.
What colour's the Tipex?
White.
Okay, keep going. Oh, it goes fast, doesn't it? Oh, go back. That's it. Just a smidge. That's it.
Through. That's TDC, is it?
Yeah, well, the Tipex marks are up here.
It's 180 degrees out.
Okay. Well, you know, that's 360 on the crank then. Get your Arnie on, get your Arnie on. Put your Arnie on.
I can't move it.
Look at his art now. Oh, there's that bolt. Right, it's on the top. Okay. All right, yeah, okay. Got one. I'm going to find that in a minute.
Close, are we?
I don't know yet. Oh, there it is. Back. Also, it just appears. Smidge. No, too far. Literally. A nano whisker away. Bit more. 1, 2, 4. That's it. Bang on. See if I've got a bolt lock. Looks like this.
No, diesel pump seems to be lined up.
Oh, right.
That vacuum pump's a bugger to get off in it, really.
I don't know. A little bit short, that's all.
Alright, might do it.
It might not. So what do you reckon then?
No, dodgy, isn't it?
Yeah, your timing's out. So that side you would have done good as gold.
Yeah, I know that's like
So
that.
the valve timing is good as gold. You reckon the diesel timing?
Well, the diesel timing might be out a tiny little bit.
You know, it fires up, it just doesn't.
But it seems weird because it seems to run fine to start off with. And then that
Very
final
chuggy.
time it wouldn't fire up at all.
Yeah, it runs very chuggy, doesn't it? And then it just that just spacks out. What's the next challenge then? It's always the last bits. They're enjoying their party.
I'll have to take that vacuum pump off, don't I?
See, you can't get your gauge in the back. Once you get your gauge in the back, you just undo that tension, you can slip the belt off, and you can rock it backwards and forwards then, can't you? You'll be able to see your gauge moving. You better set it.
Okay.
As I said, I always knew there was going to be teething issues when you put these things back together. Because there is.
Well, I'll order a new belt anyway for this, I shall I?
I don't think you need to.
No?
No. I think it's all serviceable. I think you just need to get it timed up right and you're good to go. That belt looks really good condition. It wasn't changed that long ago, was it?
3 years ago.
Yeah, we've got another year left in it. It's every 4 years. But you can see what I mean that trying when I was doing mine, doing that gear linkage. When it's like that, it's there's no room, is there? Everyone's it's easy. You can try doing it on the caravan, mate.
Yeah, that's right. With all the other,
All the other stuff in the way, yeah, good one. All the extra heating pipes, yeah, there's no room at all. But what's the old saying? It takes 20% of the time to do 80% of the work, and then the last 20% of the work takes 80% of the time. And it's true of everything.
This is just going to long the life out. Isn't
Yeah, it's the most when you're firstly putting the big bits in, it's flying along, motivated. It's the last little bits like this which are just, yeah, they're killers. You just seem to get nothing done. You just think, well, I've been out all day, I've got nothing done. Yeah. Yeah, do you remember it being a dick?
No, 'cause I've done so many dickish jobs on this van now.
It's just all the dick now.
Yeah, they're all the jobs.
It's all just blurring into just one memory you don't want anymore.
Yeah. Now, what you do need with these vans is patience.
And lots of it. I suppose it's alright if you're just doing one job at a time, but when you're doing everything, it's accumulation, isn't it?
It can be a bit overwhelming at times.
Yeah, I'd imagine.
But at the same time, it's one of them. If I put it into a garage, would they have done a good job?
Well, if you'd put it in a garage, you couldn't afford it. It'd been cheaper to just buy another one, wouldn't it? That'd have been it. It'd been a write-off, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
But, you know, I mean, not being funny, but it would have been, wouldn't it? You'd have got billed for £8 grand. You'd be like, no, you're right.
Yeah. Yeah, it wouldn't have been far from that. Well, the engine, even just a new engine's like £3 grand, isn't they, for a new engine? And then cut a grand to fit it. Yeah, good one. Winning! See ya. Oh no, I'm going to stop oil coming out. I'm dripping down my lovely clean engine.
Stuff sank in the oil. Got any tissue? You still got no more rags. Oh dear. I don't know. I've never done that bit, so I want to stay and learn as well now.
Oh, this is fun.
Everything's fun when it's all put together, isn't it?
There's just no room.
No.
Water bottles in the fucking way. Need to remove that hose, so I can't. Oh no, might be able to get the socket on. All you got to do is rotate the socket, haven't you?
Yeah, cool.
There you go. Happy days. Right.
Problem we found when doing that one up is when you're doing it up, the whole engine wants to rotate.
Yeah.
That's why we didn't. We just got it roughly and then timed it up with a pulley, taking out the slack. Much easier.
Yeah, I just want to make sure I'm still dead on though, because.
Winning?
Go, and now.
Winner, chicken dinner.
I've got to advance it.
Oh, can you see?
Yeah. No,
Is it out?
You can't tell once you've loosened it,
Oh, okay.
because of the tension on it. It springs back.
Oh, what a dig.
I need the 10mm socket, so I've got to try and hold it, move it, and tighten it all at once. So this is good fun. Right, where's my bloody little ratchet? Up there. Oh, there it is. That one with the 10mm on it. And then what I'll do is.
So what have you learnt from all this then?
It's hard work.
It's hard work, but you are capable of doing it all.
Oh yeah, yeah. Could you actually rotate the pump for me?
Yeah.
And that'll make it so much easier.
What size spanner do we need on it?
I'll just do it by hand.
Oh, is it that? Oh, okay. Oh right, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
wait, no, it's still picking my face. Right, so you need to. It needs to rotate what? From the top towards you. That's right, isn't it? So
That way.
that way, isn't it? That's right, isn't it? That's the rotation.
Yeah,
Making.
yeah.
Yeah. So can you turn it for me until I say stop?
Oh my god. No.
Yeah.
I need a Spaniard.
Sorry?
I need a spanner.
Oh, right. Oh, I had to do it fucking one-handed. It was hard work.
Let me see if I can find. Oh, there's an 18. I bet it's fucking weird.
Oh, diesel leaking out.
Yeah, it will do. We put them, turn the pump round. I don't know what size it is. Once you get over the next lump, it'll be fine. Look. What size is it? What size we got down there?
I don't know. It's sort of like it's halfway through the turn though.
Yeah,
That's where it's got
it's
to
on
be.
compression at the moment.
I might have to go get the glasses so diesel don't hit me.
Anything.
That was close to be on.
That's the dick, isn't it?
Yeah, it is halfway.
Well, that's the right size socket, so it is 21. I see a 21 spanner, because you can't get in there with a socket.
It's one of the sizes that I got in here.
Oh, okay, cool. Right. Now we can get onto that and rotate it. Yes. Right, there we go. It's right on the compression stroke, isn't it? That's why we're having difficulty. There we go.
That needs to go back.
Yeah, because you have to hold it right on that compression stroke, don't you?
Yep.
And that's why it's a dick. Right. How far back?
Keep going to it resets again. So
Hold on.
I can check this.
Oh.
There you go. Moved everything. Right, let me. Can you take the spanner off a sec?
Yeah.
Right, okay, so let's reset that one. Adjust this again. Diesel drip right in the finishing oil.
Warning!
It would be, wouldn't it?
It's the wife!
How you getting on? Was it out? Oh, you didn't. Can't tell, can you? Did you think it was out?
Well, I couldn't, it wasn't, it's hard to tell because you can't tighten it up properly.
Right, innit? Basically.
And I don't want to turn the engine.
No. Is that it? Was that pigs? It's got pigs both sides, has it? That bottle gets right in the way, doesn't it? Is that a super difficult range? Is that a beefy one?
No, it just clicks.
Oh, okay. You can only do it one bit at a time.
Yeah, it don't click properly because it's.
That's the right.
Well, I'll say it's a cheap one, but.
Just, they're still none of them cheap. And that's all the movement you can get on it. What a knob, isn't it? Well, it is moving.
Yeah. Might just not have been tight enough last time.
And it slipped. Possibility. Click.
No, something moved though. I thought something moved, but.
Check the timing mark. Is that 2
Yeah,
pounds?
that's alright.
That's good then.
Right, so after the battery died on the camera abruptly, I got it all back on. It's all torqued back up again. Diesel pump's all timed up apparently. I've done it by how it says in the book. Yeah, I've done everything correctly now. I've double checked everything. The vacuum pump's now back on again. Everything's tightened back up. So all it's a case of now is just starting it up and seeing if it will actually fire up. Oh yeah, I need to check neutral. I have connected the linkages back up again now, so that's all connected. Interesting, there's no buzzing this time. It's got to be electrical, it has to be. I'm not sure, I don't know, not unless, I don't know, it can't be an injector or anything like that. Where does that look? Yeah, the tension hasn't moved at all. Kind of out of ideas, apart from wiring, checking this wiring loom, which I know a lot of you keep saying to check this wiring loom, and that is going to have to be the next job, but it's way too hot out here at the moment, and England are about to kick off, so I'm just going to go chill, have a beer, watch some football. But yeah, I've got the tray under here because I need to sort this nipple out. Got a leaky nipple. You see it? Just there, leaky nipple. So I guess I'm going to have to take that apart and clean it all up and put the nipple back in and bleed it through and try and sort the clutch out. But yeah, we've got a few little teething problems trying to get it sorted, but we'll get there. Yeah. But I'll update you as soon as I know what's going on. Yeah, the joys. Let's try it one more time. Let's give it another go. Yeah, see, that just makes me think that it's a wiring to the immobiliser or something, the way it does that. Oh dear, another day. So I had to put the battery back on charge again, cover it all up. Now it's just not even firing up, and it sounds well rough. It just fires up and dies instantly, and it sounds really rough. So you guys have been awesome, telling me what to check and where to check, what wiring. Let me get down here. So without you guys, I would have probably been sat here scratching my head. Right, so this is what I found in through here. There's a black and yellow, I'm not sure. Yeah, so those wires there, they don't look too great. So he also said, Matt said check up where it goes up into where the ECU is, and also to check, let me get back up again, also to check this conduit that runs along here and down, which is why I've taken the intercooler off, so I can remove all this conduit and then take this tape off, and we run it all the way back, I expect, and go all the way back, and we'll check the loom. I just said to him how much to fix the whole loom, and he's like, oh, that bit's not too bad, it's whether you can do it in the van or not, or whether I've got to take the loom out. So let's see if we can get this sorted. And also what I did notice, the down here on the start motor, I think it's a brown, or is it red and something, well whatever it is, a spade connector that goes onto the start motor is really quite loose, so need to tighten that spade connector up on there as well, so that's probably not helping. I checked all the fuel lines as well, the diesel. I've got a spider hanging off me. So under here, where is it? Yeah, so there I released that little nozzle to see if any fuel was coming out or if there was any water in the fuel, and there's no water in that. That's just diesel. I had a look in the there's like a clear line that runs through. It's quite hard to see actually from these angles, but it doesn't look like there's any air blockage in there either, because you can check, you can see the down here as well. Yeah, it does have that yellow tinge, doesn't look like it's an air bubble. Cover that back up, we don't want that getting too hot in direct sunlight. Yeah, it's cooler under there actually. Right, so I'm going to crack on now, get all of this out, get Matt to have a look, get him to fix it, and I'll come back to you afterwards once he's been and sorted it out. Right, so I've still got the battery on charge. Matt's been round, he's done all the wiring, checked everything. He's carried out some repairs under here on the plug, and he pulled all the conduit off, checked loads of stuff. All the wiring's fine. Stinks of diesel in here now because I did crack just to see if there's diesel there, and there is diesel in there in the lines. So all I can think of now is maybe fuel diesel pump timing, or I don't know, maybe there's an airlock in the fuel pump. I really don't know, but I'm going to leave it to Chris. I'm going to get hold of the diesel specialist and get him round to have a look, and we'll go from there. So I will inform you guys when I know why it's not running. Absolute nightmare. Oh well, not fun times. I don't know what to say, speechless. Right, take care, stay safe, God bless, peace.